Welcome and welcome back to Mrs. G's Living. In today's video, we discuss the Sephora sale, what you should be thinking about buying. This video is for my affordable girls, my girls on a budget, my girls who are the insiders in Sephora, but you're not dropping bags on Sephora products. Many of these products are under $50, and many of these products are Black-owned or woman-owned products that I'm going to showcase that I've actually done reviews on my channel. So if that's something you're interested in, please stay tuned. So we're going to kind of start with makeup or the face product that I would rave about, and of course is Riri Fenty Beauty. So Riri Fenty Beauty, this is the mascara. I love this mascara. I feel like lengthens your eyelashes as well as adds volume to it. The only con that I would say about this is that it can sometimes smudge because of the wand. So the wand for the bottom of your lashes, I wish it was a little bit more pointier, but it gives me everything that I'm looking for. I remember back in the days, I used to love MAC Zoom. MAC Zoom would give me that lift, that elongation, that thickness that I needed. And since that no longer is in stock, the Fenty Beauty has come a second to it. So the Fenty Beauty mascara, and I believe it's affordable for the price and what it does. So continuing on with Fenty Beauty. So with Fenty Beauty, I love her lip glosses. I honestly love all of her lip products. Her makeup products, like her foundation products, I still haven't found the right shade for me. So I kind of gravitate more to like the eyes and the lips, not really the foundation. So this Fenty lip gloss, it is in the color Honey Waffles. And if you're like me that you have darker lips, I appreciate that it actually shows up on my darker lips. It gives it a creamy peach kind of gloss color, and you just put it in the center of your lips. Your darker lip is kind of highlighting it, and it shows up on your lips. So I'm gonna have to give it a definitely must buy, but I believe I've tried most of her lip products and they have been phenomenal. Stay with the face or the makeup products because as I said, I don't have that many. Ever since the pandemic, I have not been buying makeup because I really don't wear it as much. I more wear it on the weekends now or just occasional times. So the Laura Mercier setting powder. Now, all of the stuff that I'm going to show you, they carry in travel size. So I'm the type of person, I'm going to buy the travel size first because, you know, people tend to hype up items, and then when you actually buy it, it is not worth the hype. So you will find that most of the products are travel size products because I have to try it out first to see if I like it before I pull the trigger on buying the larger size. So this is the travel size. I've had the travel size for a while and it's still going. I love it. I got the brownish because I know they had a white color. I got the browner color and I just love it. It just seeps all of the oil, gives you a matte finish on your foundation, which I need because I'm an oily girl. So I would definitely recommend it. And as I said, it's a travel size, so it's going to definitely be affordable for those girlies who are looking for affordable products. Next, now I don't know if they still have this, but I just fell back in love with this product. So this is the Too Faced. It was in collaboration with Jackie Aina. Now I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't be in these streets. Well, I don't really be in these internet streets. So I don't know if people still are having collaborations, if people are still on good terms with brands. So, but I just started reusing this Too Faced Born This Way, the multi-use sculpting concealer. Got it in chestnut, and I actually wear this as, the other day I wore this as a foundation instead of concealer, because lately what I've been trying to do is just spot correct. But I used it as a foundation and I fell back in love with it. The only con that I would say is that it is very hard for me to find my color because I'm more of a yellow shade, and then when it's wintertime, I get a little bit more pale. But this is slightly reddish, but I still love it because it does what it needs to do. It covers the hyperpigmentation. I could wear it as a spot treatment, and I just love it. So if it's still around, I would definitely recommend it. As you can see, I've been using it since I refound it. I've been using it up. Next, this is something new. And as I said, I buy the travel size because you guys on this internet like to hype things up. And then when I actually get it, I am disappointed. So I'm gonna buy the travel size. So this came out the Until Dawn. It's the mattifying waterproof setting spray. I have a bigger size. And as I said, if my affordable girls, my girls on a budget, try the travel size first. I love it. Like, I wore these two together. I had a meeting, wore these two together, and it really set my makeup. My makeup wasn't transferring. I felt like it kept it matte for a longer period of time. So I would definitely recommend it. I have as far as makeup. Now let's move into skincare. Skincare, just like my hair care, I like to experiment, and sometimes I should not be experimenting because sometimes, you know, certain products wreak havoc on my skin. So the product that is my go-to product, whenever I've tried something that wreaks havoc, that I always go back to, and I could care less if, you know, some app is saying that it's not a good skincare product. I could care less if it's one of those products is not organic. I could care less. I'm the type of person, we're gonna die regardless. Sorry to be morbid, our death date is already written. So do what you want in the short period of time that you have now. So I'm gonna use the products, whether it is organic, whether it, I'm gonna use the products. That's what I'm saying. So my tried and true, because I have to show you why it's mine, and I just re-upped on everything. My tried and true. Let me, because you don't understand. Wait, you're not feeling me here. Let me see what else. If it's up, almost forgot. You see all these products? Mario Baduschi is my go-to. Whenever so let me explain my skin. I have hormonal acne. I've had it for as long as I can remember, since I was a teenager, and I've gone to dermatologists. I've tried everything. It's just hormonal acne. I get acne when it's that time or before that time of the month. And I suffer from hyperpigmentation because as soon as I get a bump, it is going to leave a mark. But we're going to discuss some products I use for that as well. So I love it. I love the products. It's my go-to whenever my face is going haywire. I go back to it, and it not looking like a Freddy Krueger or Crater face. It gets it smooth. It gets it balanced. Like, I've been using it for the last 2-3 years, and I would recommend it. So the first thing I got, now with this, the Mario Baduschi, I don't believe they sell it in stores anymore, because I went to the store and they no longer had it, but they had it online. So I'm gonna be honest with you, I was not waiting to buy it online in Sephora. I know that they sometimes have it at Marshall's and TJ Maxx, but it's that good that I don't be on search for it in Marshall and TJ Maxx. Like, I will pay the regular price. So there's a Sephora on 31st Street, but now there's an Ulta. Ulta sells all of the products in there. So I just be going on. I know this Sephora haul, but I be going on over there to Ulta when Sephora ain't got what I need. And the Sephora I'm gonna be honest with you, Ulta be having more sales than Sephora. Like, let's talk about it. They be having more sales than Sephora. Sephora feels like once in a blue they have their traditional sales, but I feel like anytime I pop into Ulta, there's a sale for this, a sale for that. So anyway, I digress. So I love the seaweed cleansing soap. I use this daily. I alternate between this and the acne facial cleanser. So when it's that time of the month, I use this, but for daily, I use this, and it has like a light beading towards it. I love it, and I love the smell of it, and I love the color of it. So moving on, I also have the toner. The toner comes in 3, but I prefer the aloe vera toner. I just love it. I love the smell of it. I just love everything about it. I feel like it just balances out my skin. And when I have a stubborn pimple, it helps to kind of eliminate that pimple really quickly. I also have the spray. Now the spray, I have the facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I love the spray as well. They come in 3 variations. Anyone will do. I just love the smell of this a little bit better than the other 2, but whichever one's on sale, that's the one I'm going to pick up because it works well with the system. Also have, this is the Aloe Moisture Broad Spectrum SPF 15 sunscreen. Now this is the one, if I had to say not to buy something, I would say you can find a better moisturizer. I love it because I love to have a system, but you could kind of do without this. But it was on sale, so I ended up purchasing it. But I like it, but not to the extent of I've tried better. Now, this is my holy grail. I don't care. I don't care. I have tried so many vitamin C's. To me, this is the best vitamin C out there. To me, it is like thick, but not thick. It just moisturizes the skin. It just adds a glow to the skin. This was $45. And the fact that I remember the price, I remember because I picked it up and I was just like, $45 for some vitamin C. It is well worth the $45. It is. If they marked it up, don't mark it up though. Please don't do it. Don't. The tariffs and stuff, don't. We struggling as is. Don't do it. But it's $45. It is well worth it. The best, I don't care what nobody say, the best vitamin C on market. I don't care. I tried many. This is the best, and this is one time I can't, you try to find, well, let me find something similar for like half the price. No, this is it. Now, we're gonna move on to, still on the line, the eye cream. So I wear this eye cream in the morning. Now, listening to you guys, I'm blaming this on you. Listen to you internet people. Oh, when you reach a certain age, you should start really looking into eye cream. I started wearing eye cream maybe like 3-4 years ago because everyone was saying, oh, once you reach a certain age, you should be wearing eye cream. So I was like, okay, let me get on. I'm a little bit late, but let me get on to it. Can I tell you that I bought an eye cream and I think it has seaweed in it, and it created the milia, or these little pimples under my eye that till this day, it's been like 2 years. And I still can't get rid of them. And yes, I know I need to go to the dermatologist. That is on the long list of things I need to do. I have yet to find the time to do it. But I'm telling you, that eye cream, that and the Indian mask up my skin so badly. Indian mask was raved about. Oh my God, it's the best. Yes, it took away my whiteheads, but it created, like, I've never had texture before, and it created texture, which I'm still trying to combat. But yeah, so this is probably the only, this and another eye cream that does not create additional little bumps under my eye. Hasn't added to the problem that I already have, because y'all told me that I needed to use an eye cream and I really didn't, because my eyes were smooth and now they got little pimples under them. Then I'm gonna have to go to the dermatologist, which I don't really want to go to the dermatologist because it's just like, oh, they're so annoying. Well, some of them are so annoying. Like, no, my dermatologist wasn't annoying, but she's far away. She's like far out there, and it's an extra hour or two, and I really just don't. And it's like, when you vet your dermatologist and you vet your doctors, like right now I'm going through the struggle of new doctors, and as a Black woman, when you vet people, it is hard to find replacements once they leave or gone. But anyway, let me stop ranting and raving. So in the end, I also would buy this retinol eye cream. This is by I think it's the Ink Key List. So some dermatologists on this website said to buy this if you are experiencing the little, under your eye, and it hasn't broken me out anymore. It has really retained, helping with the little pimples that I have now. So I wear this at night, and I'm going to continue to use it. And to me, I think it was affordable as well. Ordinary. Like, who doesn't know about The Ordinary? They're probably one of the most affordable brands as far as skincare brands out there. So I would buy, this is the Ordinary Peeling Solution, and it's in that red coloring that makes it look like blood. And I love it. I feel like every time I use it, it gives a little bit of tingle because it has chemical peel, but it gives a little bit tingling. And once I leave it on and wipe it off, my skin is smooth as a baby's bottom. So I'm going to continue to purchase this and use it. I need to really start using it more often. Now, more recent to my collection is the Ordinary glycolic acid. Y'all raved about this on all platforms. I could not get away from hearing about this, and this helping to lower pigmentation. And so I have been using it, and it has been smoothing out my skin. Has it lightened my hyperpigmentation? So I use it in combination with other things. So I use it by itself, but there are other things I'm using for my hyperpigmentation as well. So I don't know if I could credit this solely to helping with my hyperpigmentation, but I do enjoy it. After, like, I read the directions and then I went online and I'm like, so how often am I supposed to use this? Like, I hate when they don't suggest like how often you're supposed to use it. I had to actually research like how often are people using this, but I guess everyone's skin is differently. I try to use this twice a week if I remember, and if I'm being a good girl, 3 times a week. So yeah, I would recommend, and it is a larger size, but I think it was affordable as well. It's definitely under $50. Last but not least, when it comes to skincare, and I thought this was going to be a short video. Apparently not. Apparently I've been in Sephora just doing, not all at once, but doing some damage. So I couldn't find the Mercier spray when I went to Sephora. This is when I found out Sephora never doesn't carry it in stores anymore. You have to buy it online. So I asked the employee that worked there. I was like, oh, do you have something that has like rose water that I can spritz? And so she recommended this by Fresh. This is Fresh Rose Instant Hydration Mist. Refreshes and refines looks of pores. And I actually love this. I love the way, first of all, I love the way it sprays. The Mercier will blind you. It will spray all over the place. It is not like a streamless spray, so be careful. But this is very subtle. It's a very subtle spray, and I use it in the morning to kind of refresh, waking my skin up, and I love it. So I will actually be purchasing this again when it's done. So the next skincare is topicals. So you have to be living under a rock, and this is Black owned, to not know topicals. Now I would buy the mini version to this to just try it out because I heard great things about it. Once I use the mini really faded hyperpigmentation marks that I had like for 20 years. Like you could see them, but they weren't as noticeable as recent ones, but it was still there. So I was like, let me try it on these 20-year-old marks, and it faded them. It faded them, not completely, but it faded them enough that I was so impressed with the product. And when I'm looking like for fade cream, I'm looking for fade cream that's going to fade it and have it blend back into my skin. Not those fade creams where you can see you was using fade cream on that specific area and it looks like a completely different skin complexion. And I know in our community, you know, we can't really, in our community, it is a very touchy subject to talk about hyperpigmentation because we have to talk about skin brightening and fading creams, and people don't like to talk about it. But who wants to walk around with their face looking like connect the dots? I know I don't. I know I'm one of those people that once I get a pimple, it's gonna leave a dark mark. No matter what, whether I bust it or not, it is a given. I don't have one of those skins where like my skin bruises easily. So I'm always looking for something that's going to fade it and bring it back to my natural skin color. And this does that. The only con I would say about this is it takes some time. It's gonna take some time. So you gotta be a patient person. This does not happen overnight because it's a fading cream. It's gonna take some time, but I still would recommend it. And then the smell of it, I do not like the smell of it, but the smell of it is the least of my problems. If it works, I'm just gonna use it and shut the hell up about it and just use it. Next, the eye patches, and they came out with some new ones that I wanna try. As you know, if I mentioned earlier, my eye problems, so I have been using this to kind of soothe those little pimples under my eyes, and I feel like it really hydrates my eyes and my eyes look brighter after I've used it. So I would definitely recommend it. Whenever there's a Sephora sale, I tend to pick up these because I go through them real quickly. All right, So those are all of the skincare products. Next, we're gonna move to body, and the reason we're gonna move to body, so we're gonna pull it up here. We're gonna pull it up here. So the Donna Karan Cashmere Mist. Now I know for you younger girlies, y'all think Young Miami put y'all onto this, but for us OGs, we've been put onto this. So just stop it. Just stop it. I love this product. I use it when I am having, I don't use it daily because $35 for a $35 for deodorant, like tariffs, bills. So I use this when I am having a self-care day. And it's so funny because I've been like, I recently just picked it back up, haven't used it in a while. And my husband was like, what is that smell? So he is now, so I like pulled off the top and let him smell it. So now he's addicted. And so I end up buying him his own. So he has one and I have one. And I end up also buying the perfume to it, but I don't like the perfume. It's crazy to me that the perfume and deodorant, they are one in the same, but the perfume just on my skin does not smell the same as the deodorant. But I will buy this whenever and use this whenever I am feeling like I want to be $1 million bucks and I don't want to use my secret deodorant. So yes, I would recommend this. Next, we have the Jackie Aina Forever Mood. And as I said, I'm going to always buy the travel size sample packet first before I buy the big ones. Now, I haven't finished it because I have a lot of perfume, so I like alternate. I am going to, when it's done, I'm going to buy all four of them. I just like the combination of smells. Like they don't all smell the same. They give me seasonal. And I wear seasonal perfumes regardless. So it gives me winter, summer, spring, and fall. If like that's what the smells give me. And I love it. So when I am done with this, and I'm actually done with, I believe 2. I tried to spray it the other day and I was like, oh, I finished it. I'm going to get the full size packaging of this. Last but not least, I love me a good Marc Jacobs. And Marc Jacobs actually came out with this yellow perfume and they said it was seasonal. And me not believing them and me going back to Sephora and it's gone. But then again, they didn't have a sample size. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I am not one of those girlies that are going to pay $200 for a perfume. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just not. I'm telling you right now, my priorities are not, perfume is at the bottom of priorities. If I'm paying $200, it's gonna be on bag, it's gonna be on shoes. Those are my priorities, right? Those are my priorities. You know who need to eat? No, I need to eat. No, scratch that last statement. But so I would go to Sephora and I would buy, they always have the sample or travel size. So I would buy, they had it in the 2-packs. I think it was $35. And they had 2 variations of 2 perfumes that I actually like. And I'll put it somewhere down here because I can't remember and I don't think it's marked on it. But isn't it so adorable? Oh my God, it's so cute. So whenever I want to try new perfumes, I always buy the travel size because I have a lot of perfumes, a lot of body sprays that I have to get through. And I promised myself I cannot buy any more stuff before I get through them. But this is my way to cheat that kind of rule, to buy the travel size. I'm gonna move on to hair. So if you've been on my channel, you know that I love hair products. So, oh, I also forgot, as far as skincare, I do use this Pharmacy Brighten Up. So this Pharmacy Brighten Up is supposed to be used, you know, if you have hyperpigmentation, and you can use it in the AM, PM. I tend to use it in the AM and then switch to my Mario Baduschi in the PM. So I love this for the AM. It does help in fading the marks, but I think that if I used it more consistently, it would help more. And I've had this for a while and I don't know if you can see, there's still a lot in it. So this is probably by far one of the most expensive items I bought, but I needed it. Like anything that deals with getting rid of hyperpigmentation, I'm going to try it. And I actually liked it more than the Paula's Choice. I tried the Paula's Choice and it wasn't for me. I actually prefer this over it. One, Amika. With the hair products, I tend to gravitate towards women of color or black owned business because they know what I need. And I'm going to support other black women, period. Especially now. So, Amika, all the brands. So I've done two reviews on the Amika brand. And I've done it on the Cure Strength Repair. And I've also done it on the Wizard. And I love both products. Both products were hydrating, moisturizing, left my hair soft, manageable, and bouncy. If I had to choose, I love this mask. I bought this mask in the last Sephora sale and I love it. I had put it in my hair closet and forgot about it and just recently used it. So I'm giving a first-hand impression. I love this product. I love it down. Love it down. I love their spray. Like, both lines smell amazing. Both lines actually, to me, do what it says it's supposed to do. So I'm definitely going to buy it back again. Now, for my girlies that are on affordable budget, definitely get the travel size. Now, also, for my girlies that don't want to use it, if you wash your hair frequently and you find that this is like too expensive for you, then do like how I do on my days that I'm pampering myself, giving myself a luxury spa day. That's when I use this. Otherwise, I'll use my traditional, my more affordable hair care products when I'm just having, you know, I need to wash my hair, need to get it done, not having a spa day. That's what I would typically use. But I would recommend the Amika shampoo products, the blue and the pinkish orange line. What would it be without Fenty? What would it be about Fenty? What would it be? Now, I bought the Rich Moisturizing Repair Shampoo and it's luxury in a bottle. You know Riri is not going to give you no BS. It is luxury in a bottle and it worked well with my 4C hair. I also enjoyed the Richer Moisturized Deep Conditioner. Like, I love me a conditioner. I don't care about shampoos that much because shampoos, I don't know what it is about shampoo. I guess the first process of wash day annoys me. But the Rich Deep Conditioner, love, 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 love. However, what I did not love, because we here and being honest, is that I did buy the edge control and I accidentally, let me go get it. So this is the edge control that I bought the first time around and I did a review on this. I'll probably link it below. I accidentally dropped it. So it like the top detached, which I was like perfectly fine. I'm just gonna, you know, seal it, close it down. Tell me why this is the gel. This is not the gel done harden. I'm gonna keep it and I'm gonna use it, but I'm pissed off because it done harden and air got into it. And I'm like, but I kept the top on it. Like, just because the back, like I kept the top been on it. Like, what's going on? So I wouldn't recommend this. Don't buy it. Buy the shampoo, buy the conditioner. I wouldn't buy it. Last but not least, my homegirl in my head. My homegirl, Tracy Ellis Ross. I would buy the shampoo. I would buy the heavy conditioner. I would buy the leave-in. I would buy the styling cream. And I would also buy the curl gel. Now, I would say the travel size. I love the shampoo. I love the conditioner. The leave-in conditioner was okay. The gel was okay as well. And the styling cream I actually enjoyed as well. And so I would recommend this. I know she's coming out with, she has another, it's in like a beige or pink color that I was looking at Sephora. Oh, that smells so damn good. I want to purchase that, but yeah, if you are like with these products and you see that I don't use these daily, and the reason I don't use these daily because you know they pretty penny. Like, I could use more affordable stuff during my day to day, but when I'm having my little Saturday spa, which I usually have every week, These are the products that I'm using because it just makes me feel all bubbly and good inside. Yeah, the regular shampoos make me feel alright, but this makes me feel like, it made me feel like money. I don't know how to explain it. It made me feel like money. It made me feel like I'm at the spa. And days that I'm having like rough days and I want to pick me up, that's when I bring out these more expensive products to use. So these are my picks for the Sephora sale. What are you planning on buying? I am so excited because, you know, the Sephora sale usually happens around my birthday. So I'm always like in tune with it. So I get my birthday gift and I get these percentage off. So what products are you planning on buying? I am Mrs. G for Mrs. G's Living. Peace. We are out.